This is a box of fabric scraps, and this is what we're going to make with it. This video comes out on January 29th. That means if you're watching this video on January 29th, today is the day that Netflix is going to be officially dropping season 4 of the Bridgerton series. And I thought to myself, what better way to honor this series by making something Bridgerton inspired. So I don't know if you're aware, but I had stalked the Bridgerton, like the Netflix Instagram, and all the images that they put out look like this. And honestly, I got inspired. I was trying to think to myself, what exactly can I make? Today, we're going to be making a masquerade eye mask. Now, I don't have any feathers, unfortunately. I'm not going to be using any lace as well, too. So we're going to have to use what we got. And all we got today is fabric scraps from my stash. So we're going to be making an entire face mask with my scraps. Do I have a design in mind? Absolutely not. We're going to have to start drafting that out. Do I know exactly what kind of scraps I'm going to put on to this mask? Absolutely not. We're going to have to draft that out. Am I going to use ribbon, or am I going to use elastic to actually, get it to tie behind? I don't know. Most likely we're going to be using elastic. We'll see. But all that is going to be figured out in this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and let's get into it. Oh, by the way, I'm Jewel. I run a sewing and alterations business called Jewellz Closette and a slow fashion brand called Chalks and Cheeks. And yeah. So because I do a lot of alterations, I get a lot of offcuts like this. This is the cuff of a shirt, an entire cuff. I don't even understand why I'm bothering doing fabric first when I'm supposed to be thinking about the actual design of the mask. Let's do that first. I have no idea what I'm doing. So most of these masks, not most, but some of these masks like cover the entire face. And they have like these cat eyes. I can't draw to save my life, says the girl who is an artist at times. She can't draw to save her life, but I don't even know what the hell I am actually doing. I think this is a bit too big for my face. You want to make sure that it's probably like, it could be covering your nose. I'm guessing it can cover my nose, but I don't know. Do I want like a big one for my face or just for my eyes alone? I'm thinking something that's pretty simple. But yeah, this might be much more difficult than I thought. I probably could fold this in half and do it in a way where it's like I'm doing a like you fold on the, what do you call that? You draw on the fold and then we go like that. So probably folding this in half and then like whatever here is like the other side is going to be like one time. I think I'm probably going to forward that maybe. I'm thinking. I did this like a professional. Warm to this lighting. Okay, moment of truth is if this actually is going to like fit me. If it's not, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Why is it that I kind of like this? I kind of like it, guys. Is it? Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that this is a piece of hard paper, kind of like, it's not cardboard, but it's like sturdy cardstock paper, right? So I'm thinking probably to like stick it onto this and do it again. And this is a soft piece of material. I have no idea what they call this, but I was also thinking about putting that on it and then like probably cutting the fabric into strips or something and making a design. I have been looking at some videos and using the lace just looks so gorgeous, but this isn't about trying to get it all Regency style kind of way. It's more about trying to use fabric scraps and pieces from my stash to make something that honors, you know, the entire series or whatever. So this is actually pretty okay. We're gonna make it in our style. We don't have to make it the way, you know, we think it should be made. Make it in our style. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm thinking to make this a little bit firmer. I love it, I love it. Oh my god, now I'm thinking to like throw a whole masquerade ball kind of thing. Just do something. Also too, the first part I think is, I am assuming it's 4 episodes that are coming out today, which is exciting. But for the second part, like part 2, because there's going to be 2 parts, I'm assuming it's going to be 4 episodes for that part as well too. We're going to be making the actual like Bridgerton dress. Like I want to do the actual dress, you know. So we'll see how that goes. But we're going to start with the mask first. I want to like do the gloves and like the fan. Oh my god, I want to do all the things. I love Regency style. I love it. So we're gonna see if we can harden this a little bit more. We don't want it too hard. Oh, look at it, look at it, look at it. Definitely gonna put I think elastic. Oh, okay, now I'm understanding. Yeah. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna put elastic on the sides. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So excited. This is what I talk about when I say 2026 is all about making new things. Okay, let's go. Wow. Tell me why this is lashing so much. Like, this is so thick and like so sturdy. Oh, wow. This is perfect. I am getting like in the mood, like I want to be able to like do actual eye masks for my Silky Nights collection. I have a template. I draw like a few of them, so I have a template to follow through. But why is this working so well? I think probably the most tedious part of this whole thing would be to actually get these strips of fabric to put onto this. But sis, what exactly are we doing? Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I'm excited. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm excited. So excited. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So now I have to think about a style that we actually want on it. And I can't think about anything at this point. So I'm gonna go through, like rummage through the fabric stash, see what I got, and see what we can do. We're thinking, I don't know what we're thinking. Should we like do something like some frills like coming down at the end here? Like should we do some like frills just like falling here? Or should I do like, you know, something standing? I don't know, but you can't see me. So we gotta go through this pile. I have like so many piles of scrap material, and this year I did promise myself that we are going to be using a lot of our scrap fabric and like our stash fabric and stuff. So we're going to be going through this pile of discarded material and see what we can find. I want to make the Bridgerton actual, like the baby, I think it's a baby doll, like that dress. Like I want to make that out of a red material that I have, which is also part of my stash. So I'm thinking probably we should do something to match, but if we can't, well, we're not going to fuss about it. We don't really care about that, right? We're just making something for making something's sake. But we can go through and see what we have. I got this yellow piece of fabric. Ooh, we got black glitter. Not me just throwing everything on the floor. I'm seeing some red cherry fabric. Can we put on a mask? Like, would that even look like it makes sense in life? Just slap red cherry fabric on the mask, like, you know, we ain't got nothing else to do. Ooh, okay, so Bridgerton is really like blue inspired. Like, I find a lot of the colors are like a lot of blue and green, like really tame, mellow colors. And we have some blue satin pieces, which we probably can cover the mask with, because who cares about actually matching up with the actual dress? Not I. Look at this. This came from a client's outfit that I made a few months ago. By the time this, that I made last month. I made last month. And so that came from that. You know what I do have? This came from my mom's made of mother of the groom dress. Here, she bought this material and I made her dress for my brother's wedding. So we can even use this as well too. Oh my god, I'm getting excited. So excited. So you probably use this to cover the actual mask piece. At this point, even if it is we don't put any like glittery stuff on it, I won't even mind. If I can get more of this piece, this came from my sister's dress that I made for her for my brother's wedding as well too. That doesn't look bad. That looks really good. I don't even have more of this. Probably should wear a mask. The amount of fluff. Ooh, this would match really, really well with what's this? I think I just found the piece of elastic that I'm gonna put around my mask. This is crazy. This is wild. Anyways, what was I saying about this? I can't remember. Oh, that it's gonna match really well with the actual like fabric and color of the dress that I want to make with Bridgerton. Can you see I'm struggling to find the words? What if I make two? What if I make two? I do have two. I just cut out two. This is two. What if I make two pieces? And it's not like it needs to be hard or anything. It just has to like fit on the face. What if I make two? Okay, decision has been made. What we're gonna do, right? We're gonna take this piece. I probably still need a piece for underneath it. Oh, oh, it's giving. It's giving. Oh, it's giving. I need to take a break. 1 second. Okay, so it has been decided by the council that we're gonna be making two. So we're gonna take these apart, and instead of doing like one firm one, we're gonna do two. Wow, it's very easy to put an impression on this. Look at that. So we have two of these. So we're gonna do two. And our first contestant, according to the council, is this piece of material here. I don't know if you can see this, but you see that? That is gonna give a good side view sort of thing, I'm thinking. Don't ask me how I'm gonna get it on here in the way I want it and the way my mind is working, but it's gonna have to work. And I'm thinking I'm gonna use this white piece to put below here. So probably like just cover it a little bit. Maybe use this white piece, probably use the other side. So that we won't see the orange. We don't need this in our life. Maybe I would cover it with this first. So that's option number one. And then we have option number two, as decided by the council. We do have this piece of material from my mom's dress that we can put. It's very nice and shiny. It has a satin, like a satin sheen, but it's not satin. It's actually lycra. Very interesting. We also too have this blue that we probably could use. Doesn't this look good together? We probably could decipher what we're going to do with that, but that's option number two, right? I think I'm going to work on option number one first because it's more plausible, feasible, and honestly it's gonna match so well with the actual dress that I want to make, with the actual Bridgerton dress. Let me show you the dress. Let me show you the fabric. Let me show you the fabric. we have this piece. We have this piece of fabric, which look at that. That's the texture of it, like that's the pattern on it. So we have that. And then we have this piece of fabric with this kind of pattern on it, which also too is giving, like, this is really soft. This is softer than this actually. So we're going to be using this one, I think, for the idea for the actual Bridgerton dress. And I think it's going to be able to do, like, it's enough yardage. And just for reference, this is the color against this. So I think this is going to be our #1 pick for actually making the entire Bridgerton season 4 inspired dress and things. And maybe we'll decide that we're going to do gloves and, like, you know, whatever. Anyways, we're moving on. I digress. We are moving on. So I'm going to have to stick this to this. Because I don't think I can, like, put my machine under duress where that is concerned. Oh, we got a little piece of trim. Look at that. A little trimmer. Oh, let the arts and crafts start. Okay, so while we're waiting for this to dry, even though it's fast drying, we're just going to put it aside for a little bit. And we're going to work on the trim of the mask. So we have this piece here, and also so we have this piece here. And I'm thinking to cut out just the design alone, but then I'm thinking I need something to, like, cover it. Like, I need, like, a net or something to, like, cover it. So maybe we should use the netted piece of this to cover, and then, like, just use the decorative piece to style it. So that's what I'm thinking. And I have, like, this trim piece as well too that I honestly don't know what to do with. I don't know if I should, like, put it above or if I should, like, put it below. Maybe above might make more sense. Still trying to figure that out. I'm quickly realizing that this piece, like this pattern piece, goes this way, like it curves like that. So that's only going to be able to go on one side and actually look like it makes sense. So we're going to have to probably use these little beady thingies and apply it on the other side to, like, kind of give it that, you know, symmetry look. The actual logistics of this thing is crazy. I'm thinking that we're going to cover it with the mesh like this. But we still have some work to do. I still have to, like, try to make sure the eye part looks decent. And then I'm going to have to stick this. So the pulling piece of this requires a little bit more concentration, because I have to, like, pull this like this and then, like, stick and hold. So I'm going to have to, like, do this pretty carefully so I won't have to burn myself, because I already burned myself for the morning. I don't need to be burned twice, okay? So far, I'm proud. Look at this. Look at it. Don't look at the imperfections, okay? Look at the mask itself, like, from far. Doesn't it look good? Doesn't it look good? Yeah. So yeah, so we do have, so, like, the back is like crazy. But I am thinking maybe we can, like, put a piece after to the back to, like, close it up, you know, for aesthetic purposes, make it look all neat and everything. But we're not studying that right now. We're figuring out the next step in our process. So this whole thing is already glued and dried, and now what I want to do is add on this piece. Now I'm thinking that this is going to come over here. It's really going to Oh my god, it looks so good. It's gonna give it its vibe. It's gonna give it its vibe. And then if you look really closely, you're gonna get to see the imperfections, and then we're gonna cover those imperfections a little bit. So let's see what we're working with. But I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm proud. That's the idea we're working with. I'm thinking that's the placement I'm gonna have all these placed. So I'm just gonna stick it down first and then cut and see what happens. Another behind the scenes that no one gets to see is me burning myself 1,000,006 times, even though I swear that this would be the last time. Yeah, no, it's not. So far, I'm not even gonna low-key lie to you. I'm kind of loving the hazy, like looking through a net kind of thing. I'm kind of loving it. Not gonna lie, loving it. Oh, I am so proud. I think adding this mesh was the perfect decision and choice that I made. Struggle number 2 that I'm having is actually getting these clips out of the glue, because I think the clip is glued in there. The amount of like immense and sheer joy that I am feeling right now is beyond me. I don't even know what to say. Like I'm so excited, and I'm just thinking like I'm fast forwarding 12 months from now when it is I'm doing everything I made in 2025, and I'm gonna have, if I don't have this physical product still, I'm gonna have like the pictures and the video and everything of it. I'm just so happy with my decision to decide to like come out of my comfort zone and like try new things and make things, even if it's not going to be for, you know, for sale. This is looking so good. This is looking so good. Oh my god. I'll release the clip. So I'm loving the vibe so far. I now remember that I have to add holes. I have to like punch 2 holes to ensure that this actually stays up. So okay, so this piece here needs a little bit of gluing. We're gonna glue this. So we're just cutting out all the unwanted pieces that we have. Anything that's gonna get in the way or a little bit too bulky. Because like I'm thinking about putting in a back piece, because hey, I don't want all this drama on my face when I'm like, you know, wearing it. I'm gonna be very honest and say that I thought that this would not have taken so many hours. I have been doing this after 12 currently. I've been doing this since, I want to say like half 10, I think. It's been at least 2 hours I've been doing this. I can't remember when I started, but I've been doing this for quite a while now, and I honestly did not think that it would have taken so long, mainly because it's small, and I just thought it would be the easiest thing to do within, you know, the time frame that we have. Yeah. Certainly shows me that just because something is small doesn't mean that it's easier to do. Sometimes smaller things are actually more intricate because of the size of it. So, lesson learned. Lesson learned. I'm just cutting down the excess now because everything has been glued and basically has been dried. So it's not moving freely or anything like that. From afar it looks great. Up close it looks wonderful as well too. I could just leave it like this and I'll have like this masquerade mask, but that's not in my nature because we like to go for that round, right? We love to go for the round where we need to do more than, you know. This is gorgeous, by the way. Very gorgeous. I'm loving the little diamonds on it. Oh my god, it's giving Bridgerton, it's giving Regency. So there are two more things I need. I was thinking of putting a little bit of glitter, but maybe we won't need that. So I have this string that I just found in my bin, which I'm so happy about. This is very stretchy. So this is gonna work by just simply, how am I gonna do this? Tie it on. We'll see how we fix that in a minute. But we do have another piece that I want to attach on, which would be this. So I kind of want to just do, is this the wrong side? Oh, this is the right side. I kind of want to just do a piece of this right here, like that. Okay, so this is where we are at with this project. Who said cutting out applique was going to be easy? Who said that? The more and more I'm doing this project, I'm realizing, oh my god, I did not use my sewing machine at all, which is pretty cool. This is a cool, fun, cozy Sunday project, I would say. And yeah, so I'm thinking to add this piece here, like that. So it looks something like this, or probably more like this. That's the vibe I'm going for. And I have this piece of, applique here that maybe I can, do something with. I don't know. I kind of like how this here is just like totally like plain. I kind of like that. And of course we can like do this. I'm assuming, maybe. I was gonna do a trim on top, but I don't think, does it make sense? I don't think it's gonna make sense. It might be a little bit too much going on at the same time, so we're gonna leave the trim out. And so probably just like put this here and put this piece here and call that Suzanne. How about that? Stay hydrated, people. Stay hydrated. Today is so hot. So I definitely know I want this piece here, so I'm gonna put that here like this. I don't want it blocking too much of my eye or anything like that, but I still want it to look overlapping. So I'm gonna do that right here. Gotta get some clips. So I'm just gonna clip it down to keep it in place as I place the glue on the mask. I'm gonna like point out a little bit is that this, like there's lines going up. You'll see when I'm done, don't worry. I'm gonna show you the final reveal. I think the key here is not to put too much glue. Oh mama, I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, so I added a string. Hopefully this is gonna hold. At this point, it's trial and error. I'm seriously thinking about putting this, like I'm seriously not thinking about it because I just feel like when I put it, it's gonna like show up on the other side. I don't really want to see the orange. Like right now you're not seeing anything. I mean, no one is gonna know what looks like this. Like it looks like this. Only you guys know it looks like this behind here. But nobody else, right? Maybe I can like put some like cloth or something, I don't know. But I don't like the idea of this here and probably showing up. Like I don't want to see any orange. Right now you're not seeing any orange. Look at that. Perfection, baby, perfection. Who cares about what's happening on the inside? Let me know. I am loving this. So we just added this piece of string. This is a very stretchy, elastic string. I have no idea where I got it from, but we just added it in. I'm gonna put this here. I believe it's gonna be a twofold purpose. One, to look pretty, probably like somewhere about here. And then number two is to sort of hide this piece of string that's going to be coming right here so that we can have like that little tucky piece. So I'm going to add that. Okay, I think we're done. Look at this masterpiece. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't believe I actually made this. I'm gonna try it on for the first time, like first reveal, like first time seeing it. We're gonna be trying it on, and then I can't wait for, like, you know, part 2 of this. But this is mine. Also, do you guys like have any like problems like taking pictures? Because I'll be out here not taking pictures. Like, I'll be forgetting to take the pictures, you know? But this is a beauty. I'm gonna get dressed up to put on this. No, no, we're not doing that. This is a beauty. What should we name her? She should get a name, you know, a very Regency name. I'm gonna find a name for her. 1 second. We're gonna call her Abigail. So this is Abigail. Isn't she perfect? Isn't she? No, we're not gonna get dressed for this. When we make the dress, we're gonna put on the whole thing. It's gonna be a whole shebang show. Anyways, are you ready? Drum roll, please. How does it look? Okay, I'm opening my eyes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so if I'm making this again, I'm thinking that the eye itself, like this, should lay a little flatter. So I'm thinking that this has to go in a little bit more onto like the nose area. Or, as I was seeing in another video, they actually like use cloth on this side here to like, you know, lay flat on the face. So that could be an idea. But hey, for my first try, nobody can tell me nothing. Okay, that's gonna be it for this video. We made the Regency mask. You know, we're all here trying to do a little some for Bridgerton. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you know, coming along with me to see how we can make this a reality. Also too, I hope you enjoyed the actual Bridgerton season 4, the first few episodes that we're gonna get. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. But thank you so much for joining me. Yes, my shirt is on back to front. Don't come for me. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you guys in the next video.